Alright, that was fairly stressful. Everything crashed. The second duel of the third game has started. He has brought the beast tracker out, getting the acidic slime. And not much else has happened. We're on turn 4. I hope everything works. I turned down the volume on the game effects. I hope they didn't disturb you too much. There is the Primadox, and he gets Primadox plus slime immediately. And if we try anything now, he will slime us. So we have to get rid of the Primadox, which doesn't do much, as we don't have anything to follow it up with. We have extra lands, so now if you place this slime, we are not in that bad of a situation, but overall this looks very hard to counter. It doesn't have much else. So I think he will be going for blue here. The correct thing would be to go for blue. And it does. So I should maybe have played an island last turn to try to make him go for something else. That's the beast tracker for my visionary. Sounds like a good deal to me. Well, my only chance here is to get the air thing going, and the only way to get that going is through the Windrake. So we'll try to have the Windrake beat down. And of course the Baloth will spoil his combo. Unless he just blocks it with that growing thing. He didn't attack again. That's amazing. There is no use in playing the Primal Clay, because it will just get destroyed. So getting the Baloth out there feels right. But it will be hard to outtempo him. Oh god, I missed the sound effects. But I know how disturbing they are when you watch a video. I'm not sure, do you want sound effects or not? I always play with sound effects. So it's hard not to play without them. I don't want him to hit my island again. I think he will go for plane this time. No, he went for island. That's bad. It's really bad. He's attacking with the Primadox. That gives me an out actually, because now I can hit him for 6 and try to out heal him, because I don't think he will block. That's not much of a plan, but it is kind of a plan. Because he really needs to keep the acidic slime combo going. He might stay back. I think that would be a big mistake. But he might do it. And that way I will seize tempo again. But now I have no more blue cards. And that will of course be difficult for me. Well, Mr. Primadox, are you coming or not? He isn't. So I have 6 turns in which to win. I am gonna make the Primal Clay Flyer. to force him to use the slime on it and keep the dream intact about casting the Staff of Nin. So it's a flyer. I have some lives. He actually does not have a plan that stops the Windrake. Of course, the Primadox is a 7/7 trampler, so that can do some damage to me. I'm actually blocking the Primadox with everything. Oh, of course, that doesn't work. So now he should hit me with the Primadox. But he is sent. Oh my god! Oh, that serpent would be game. But it was not to be. Keeping the island in hand. Maybe I should have kept the planes too, but I want to hit the Harbor Serpent mana. Okay, an 8/8 trample. I need to draw a green creature. Or another Windrake. Primal Humpist. Why is he doing that? Because he has the Force Mage. And he's hitting for 10. That's a lot. So I'll happily take 10. But that means no acidic slime. And a clone. A clone of what? A clone of what? A clone of the Windrakes. But I can't. A clone of Force Mage. Not sure. Will I live? He would be 9/9. I need to block him with something next turn. So I will have to block him with the healer. Let's see if we get any damage through. Not really, no. We are blocking the... we are killing the Force Mage. And here we are. What do we want? Whatever we're gonna get is going to die. So actually just getting something with a lot of power is the best thing. A lot of toughness, I mean. So we are getting a Primadox. And that will put us at 4 lives. Just an unsummon now or anything. Titanic Growth. Or if he has Titanic Growth, we have lost. Pretty intense. Yeah, you draw 2 cards. Go ahead and do that. But what then? Kite Sail? Oh my god. Okay. He has Kite Sail. That's just 1 artifact. It's not enough to bring in Naturalize. We didn't get the option to sideboard because of the crash. We're dead. We are gonna keep the deck the way it is. Yes. And we're off to the last game. I'd like to play first. Not the best hand, but we need to keep it. And we need to draw some business. Bond Beetle comes to haunt me, or my taunting. I wonder how many Primadoxes he has. Windrake. Yeah, we're off to the races. And cloning the Windrake here is, given that we have 2 unsummons as defense, I'm not sure I think I will do that. He's getting the slime, of course. I think his air defense sucks a lot. So this might just work. Okay, we are attacking with the 2 Windrakes, and that's the game. And here's Priminox. No, it's Water Courser. No! Okay, and that's probably game. Yeah. We have him on a 9-turn clock. We will unsummon the Water Courser if he pumps it. But I think he'll just play the Acidic Slime here. He is fearing the Fairy Invaders. Just wish I had something good like that. And we are unsummoning, forcing him to recast it. And if we just drew some business, we would be very happy, but we now are down to unsummon for defense, and that is quite bad. The card advantage is enormous, disadvantage is enormous. Scaring him with Fairy Invaders is nice, but we have nothing. And we are gonna do the same routine again, but this time we can't prevent the slime from hitting. And drawing that Staff of Nin just once, where it actually mattered, would be nice. And we draw land. So now we're gonna take a lot of damage. So you might argue that you should stay back just to block the Bond Beetle here, but that's giving up any hope we have of winning. We might still be able to clog the ground and hit him with his Windrake enough times, though I don't expect that to happen. Well, here's some damage for us, maybe 7 points. No, he didn't pump. That's because he has some gigantic thing to play, probably a Vastwood Gorger. Oh, just a slime. That didn't really hurt too much. But of course we are now taking a lot of points per turn. Notice how Fairy Invaders can hit nothing, and he will do loads and loads of damage. I will, however, cast it and block something. But what? What will I block? That could be like 9 points of damage. 10. 4 plus 3 plus 2. 10 points of damage. It would be nice to block the Bond Beetles. I will actually do that and try to get some card advantage out of that. But what do I do next turn? And 1 Titanic Growth here and it's all over. So I'm down to 4 lives. It didn't pump. Why didn't he pump? It's because he is playing the Swings of U-Tune. And that means, people, that we are dead. Alright, Voidstalker is pretty good, Evo's Isle is pretty good. I think we're gonna give him... What about this? Yeah. Okay, now we have absolutely no hope whatsoever winning. And we draw planes. So that's a good game. And we went 1-2 in this Swiss. And I think the main thing we can learn from this is that blue-green sucks so bad. And that we should have done more things to try to avoid blue-green when drafting. And thank you for watching this M13 draft.